Howdy, folks, and welcome to another episode of Inside RIC Athletics. I'm Cody Chalifoux. I'm here with my dear friend, Connor Davey. Connor, thank you so much for coming up here.
It is my pleasure, dude.
As you can see, a little new setup. We have a special episode for you. We're in the press box right before the MIT match, so you'll see this after the conclusion of the MIT game. Hopefully a win for you guys. But Connor, you got the ball on the bump on Friday, the home opener. You hurled yourself a gem, as they would say. Just kind of talk about that game, how you're feeling. I know we talked about it post-game, but what were the vibes going in and what were the vibes coming out of that game?
The vibes going to the game were great, dude. I always love the first game at the punt. Always great vibes. We love protecting the punt. Yeah, it was good. It's fun. It's my last year. I just want to go out there, have fun, put out good performances for the guys, dude, and just enjoy myself out there, and just spread the good vibes throughout the team, and hopefully have a good season.
Right, a little colder up here than it was in Texas and Florida, where you guys went the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
How cool were those experiences? Texas is the first time you guys ever been to Texas.
Yes.
I know. And then last year you guys did Florida. You've been in Florida, whatever. This year you went to Florida again. Just how was the nice weather?
It was great, dude. Honestly, Texas, once I found out about that, I knew I had to come back and play. It was great. I honestly talked to some of the kids on the Texas team. They're all super nice kids. It was good to, talk to kids who are playing D3 ball in Texas. Just cool to communicate and connect with them. Florida was great. A couple years ago, we went to Davenport, more like Central Florida, Fort Myers, more south. So it was hot. And it was great. It's great weather to play ball in. That's always what I say is baseball weather. That's the weather baseball is meant to be played in. So it's great. And then coming back here, we know what we're going to get. But, the time before, we get rolling up here in conference play, it's great to just get out in some warm weather and, play baseball like how it's supposed to be played in the hot heat.
Yeah, I know you guys were down with Fort Myers. I know you had a day off in there. Did you able to check out a game, a Sox game?
That was great.
How cool is that? I assume you've been to baseball games before. You've played in some baseball games before. You know how it goes. Sir. But how cool is it to kind of watch the professionals up close and personal? They're kind of it's a different vibe than going to Fenway or Yankee Stadium in May.
Yeah, totally.
It's a whole different. They're ramping up. It's a little more lax. So how cool is that to see the professionals kind of gearing up for that season?
It's great because they're so relaxed and so cool out there, and at the same time they're so good. These guys are masters of their craft, and it's cool to get up close and watch them and see their pregame. We got there early so we could just watch what they were doing in the outfield. Chris Sale got the start. Just watching him throw to his catcher, where he was throwing was cool. How he was warming up, spinning all the breakers early, throwing to his catcher in the outfield. It was great to see. And then Rafael Devers coming out, everyone's screaming Rafi. It's a good vibe, and I love this time of the year when baseball is right around the corner, and guys are just getting into the swing of things. It was really cool to watch, and pumps me up for the season.
Right? Yeah. I mean, we'll be saying Rafi for 11 more years at least.
Trust me,
after this offseason, I needed that
was huge
to go through. But yourself, like you said, going to play in Texas was a point to bring you back. You have one of those extra eligibility with COVID. You decided to take it. Also, another thing on your bucket list, talking with you, you have the wins record in your sights. You just got win number 20 last time out. I think you're 3 or 4 away from tying or taking the lead, which you feasibly can do with the way this offense puts up runs, the way you prevent runs. How cool would that be to be in May when you run across that stage and never come back? We've been talking about how cool it would be to look online and be like Connor Davey, all-time wins.
No, it's something, dude. It's definitely a cool opportunity, and I'm not, I won't lie, the fall semester, I wasn't sure if I was going to come back, but Holbrook came up to me when I was running on the treadmill in the Murray Center, and he's like, hey, you're only 6-7 wins away from breaking the record. And once I heard that, I'm really not too big on the records. I just want to take one game at a time. But once I heard that, it did fire me up a little, and it's something that I definitely want to achieve. So that was, it fires me up, and even now I try not to think about it so much. I just try to play my game and get better each and every day. but it's definitely something I have in mind. Like, how can you not think about it? You know? So, like, I do think about it.
For those who don't know, we want to also give a shout out to Connor. He helps out all of the events going on campus. He is one of a trooper. I know we had the Hannah Marley episode a week ago, and Connor is not as big of a superstar as Hannah is, but he's
not even close.
If Hannah's LeBron, like he's Luka Doncic. He's right. Just
I was gonna say Bosch would be a fine comparison.
He's the ring below, but Connor helps out all, and I get to hang out with Connor a lot.
Yeah, it's awesome. Me and Cody have developed a great relationship.
And that's why we have the special treatment here in this cold box up here. The heat is on. It is warming up.
It's warming up.
But knowing you, the pressure, you're a very laid back guy, and that's awesome as a pitcher. To have just that, next game mindset, whatever. Like big moments don't get you, and little moments don't also seem too small that you don't care about.
Exactly. That's something I try to improve on.
So having that record in sight, I know that it's not going to be like you're one away and all of a sudden you're walking every guy up the plate because you're nervous. And that's awesome to see. You have iron will, as they say.
No doubt. I try to just like have the tunnel vision, dude. It's like I've been pitching for a long time, so I've learned a lot, and I take every year very seriously, and I try to learn from every time I go out on the mound. And it's helped me with my approach and just staying calm out there. And so I think, thanks for saying that. But, like, definitely, like, when the time comes, like, I'm just going to try to keep playing my game, trust my teammates, rely on the hitters, and the hitters are going to rely on me. And, that's how I play,
Right. Let's move forward a little bit. Well, let's talk, put yourself in May and June. I know you're graduating. Sure. Wellness and exercise science major, correct? Yes, sir. What is the plan? What is the goal? I know you also have a coacher minor, I believe, in there. Sorry if I know all that stuff about you.
No,
it's my job to.
That's right, dude. You're doing your job. That's a great interviewer.
So what is the plan? I know it's hard to look someone even at our age.
No doubt.
What's the plan?
No doubt.
What the plan is.
Right. We're all just taking it day by day.
So what does Connor Davey see himself doing come September, come next year?
Yeah, I appreciate the question. Definitely, dude, I want to stay in baseball. Like, I feel like I was put on this earth to just be around baseball. Right. Like, I honestly, truly believe that, like, this is my calling. Like, I show up to the field every day, and whenever I get onto the field, like, I literally just boost my mood. Like, I feel like a different person. Like, I can forget about anything that's going on outside of the field, and I can just be here and like be like a little kid and just enjoy myself. So after, I definitely want to coach. I want to get in some coaching. Not exactly sure where I'm going to start. Maybe at a high school level back in my hometown, maybe somewhere in Rhode Island. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not sure where the opportunity is going to present itself, but I definitely want to coach and like help kids develop and get to where they want to be in their careers, and maximize like player potential and stuff like that, and like make new relationships on the field still, because I love the relationships I've made here, and I want to keep continuing to like meet people in the baseball world and community, and just be like a force helping people. That's really what I want to do.
I mean, I'd love to get some pitching pointers from a third team all LEC guy.
Anytime, bro.
I will say this: I couldn't pitch for anything, but I did throw like a no hitter in the summer.
Sounds like you could pitch a little then.
No, so I walked 6 guys allowed to run.
Yeah, but.
I've never slept so hard after a sporting event. I was dead.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does take a lot out of you, no doubt. It's a good night of sleep after you're out on the bump, dude, no doubt. And it's sometimes can be tough. You don't want to sleep on the throwing arm, dude. You might be not moving it the next day, but it's
this kid could strike me out in 2 pitches. Trust me. How bad I am at baseball, how good he is at baseball.
No, I would walk him. I wouldn't give him anything, dude. No.
Connor. Before you get out of here, I know you're a busy man. We have a game we play here on Rhode Island College, inside Rhode Island College Athletics. It's a new game, actually.
Let's go, baby.
I know we talked about I threw this idea out to you personally when I started playing this game, but we actually switched games. We're no longer doing the vibe check music game.
Ooh.
So I don't know if you're like ready for that, but we have a new game.
That's my kind of game, but I'm ready for anything.
We have a new game. It's called five quick questions.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ask you 5 quick questions, and you just give me your answer.
Let's go.
All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Which one of your teammates is most likely to make a basketball team?
Isaiah Rivera. He's a hooper. A hooper.
I can tell.
Sneaky, low-key. Shout out Jake Shevitz. I know he's a hooper. Joey Bowen's also a hooper. The rest of the kids on the team stink.
Right, yeah. Including this guy. I've seen his jump shot.
Exactly.
It's a reason he's throwing the ball.
Yeah, I would have vouched for myself, but I can't. No shot. Yeah.
All right, you go to a cookout. Burger or dog?
Oh, both.
Both? Oh, you got to give me one. No, you can't.
All right, burger. Yeah.
That's a fair guess. Favorite movie of all time?
Oh, Dodgeball's got to be up there. Step Brothers got to be up there. I love comedy. Also, Spanglish with Adam Sandler sneaks up on the list. I'll give you those 3. Yeah,
all right, I'll take that. I'll take
it's
that.
Tough to get one. Yeah.
What's your baseball superstition?
Ooh. Honestly, I was having this conversation with Terry Murray the other day, and I said superstitions don't exist. But I don't know. I really don't believe in superstitions. I don't have. I don't. I'm trying to think. If I had one, I'd give it to you.
Is there anything like before you throw a pitch, you have to do something, or
okay,
a weird routine that you have?
No, that's a good. Okay, actually, I don't even know when I started doing this, but every single time before I go out there to start the game, I do a cross on the back of the mound. I just draw it with my foot, and then I get up on the mound. That's every single game. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to hit when you got Jesus going at you too.
When I hope I try to get Jesus on my side. That's I need it.
I know it's 2v1 for the batter. I don't want to be up there. Yeah. Oh Lord, hope he went.
The power of Christ.
Yes. Yeah, he compels the batters. All right, last question. Any team you ever had, whether that's when you started out in T-ball to someone you pitched around Island College.
Yeah.
You're in the World Series. You pitched Game 6. You can't go Game 7. Who are you putting on the mound?
On our team?
On any team. It could be a high school teammate you had. It could be someone you pitched against or someone on your team now. Any teammate or person that you've been around baseball with of all time, they're starting Game 7 because you got the win in Game 6.
Honestly, it's between 2 guys in my head. Honestly, I love the staff this year. I was just thinking last night I couldn't go to bed. Because I napped, but I was thinking how thankful I am for this team and these guys. I love this pitching staff. Sean Gamlin, Terry Murray, Colin Gauthier, Harrison Mansfield, any of those guys I would give the ball to in a Game 7. I love all those guys, and I have so much confidence in all of them. So
all right,
give it to any of them.
I will let you have the
I'm sorry. I'm so bad at giving one answer.
I understand what you're saying. I won't make you pick one. Connor, thank you so much for
Cody. Always a pleasure, brother. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. Make sure to go over to goanchorman.com for everything Rhode Island College athletics. There you can find a varsity schedule so you can pick out what games you want to watch at home with a link to the broadcast there, what games you want to come out and see in person, and we'll see you there. Also, there is a broadcast link that goes right to our YouTube channel, which has all of these Inside RIC Athletics archives. So if you want to watch the first one, you want to watch the next one, you can go to YouTube, like, subscribe, get notified when those goes up. If you want to watch these live, make sure to check into the broadcast where a lot of these episodes are aired for the first time during halftime of whatever event we are doing. Also, don't forget, Rhode Island College has a radio show that airs every Friday from 4:30 to 5 o'clock on 790 The Score, anchored in athletics. Make sure to check that out. George Bishel, our host, has been doing a fantastic job. More interviews with players, more interviews with coaching, and also more interviews with staff around Rhode Island College. And there on goanchorman.com is also an archived list to watch all those that you've maybe missed or any of the future. So thank you so much. I've been Cody Chalifoux. Have a wonderful rest of your day.